Come on. Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, and new episode 14 of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire MonoBug EGGLOCKE. If you guys missed the last episode, it's on the screen, probably in the top corner up there and in the description below, so don't forget to check it out, of course. If you guys are enjoying this series, I need you guys to Bug Buzz, Fury Cut, and Silver Wind that like button to oblivion. Let's hit 1,500 likes in this episode to show your support for some bug type action. Before we jump into this is going to be perhaps our most challenging episode, so I hope you guys have your popcorn ready because things are about to go down. Swing your paw round and round. We're about to go take on the fire type gym leader Flannery. So let's do a quick team recap. We got Vinny, who just evolved from Venonat. Of course, Rocket Supersonic, Struggle Bug, Psybeam, Sleep Powder. Unfortunately, does not have the compound eyes anymore, so Supersonic and Sleep Powder are not going to be nearly as accurate. He lost his glasses, so we might be switching those moves out soon. Also, I'm rocking an Oranberry on it just because I had no other better item. Hendrix coming in hot. A lot of people told me to switch out Bulldoze, but Rock Blast is going to do more if it hits 3 times. Also, the Hardstone is going to help out with the Rock Blast. I did some research, and I feel like if I can get Hendrix in against Flannery, get Swords Dance up, fire off some Rock Blast, we should be in a decent shape to win against the Torkoal. That's my plan. If the Sunny Day is up, though, it's gonna be kind of scary. We got Redemption here, rocking the Metronome, which will hopefully boost up his Fury Cutter as well as Wing Attack, Rock Smash, and Thief. A little bit scared with Redemption here. We got Buzzkill, of course, rocking to the Tech Sonic Boom, Steel Wing, and Double Team. Double teaming Buzzkill is going to be our last resort in this gym battle if we absolutely need it. Of course, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, you should definitely do it for our shiny freaking Dustox, Baby Rocket, and Psybeam, Light Screen, Poison Powder, Venoshock with the Quick Claw. Kind of a weird move, but either way, Light Screen is going to give us a little bit of help against any special attacks, so we might have to use that this gym battle just to kind of counteract that overheat that's coming. And last but not least, True Warrior, holding it down with Slash Protect, Bug Bite, and Razor Leaf, rocking the Miracle Sleeve to boost his Razor Leaf. So we're going to lead things off with Vinny here, jumping into this gym, and we're going to go Pitfall all the way. Now, we do have a question of the day. What a nice segue. I'm rhyming all the time. You know I'm never going to stop because I drop on a dime with the freestyle game. I do a one line. All right, we got the question of the day. What changes would you make to the type chart in 6th gen, if any? So I have a couple little notes here that I want to talk about. If you guys have any suggestions for how you would change the Pokemon type chart, I'm curious. First things first. Fairy type is very, very good in Gen 6, obviously introduced, and I would say that the first change I would make is to make it so bug types are not resisted by fairy types. Right now, if a bug type move hits a fairy type, it is resisted, and I don't think that should be the case. I do think it should be neutral hit. I don't think it should be super effective. I just think it should be neutral. I don't understand why fairies resist bug. I'm sure someone's going to tell me some crazy logic in the comment section, which is fine. Feel free to do so, but I just feel like it shouldn't. That does a lot of damage despite the fact that we're almost 10 levels higher. But we do have Shield Dust, so we can't get burned, which is nice. The next thing is, and I guess my last point, I'm sure you guys will come up with some really good ideas in the comment section, which is what I'm hoping for, but I think that poison types should be super effective against water types. So poison type is typically looked at as one of the worst types in the game in terms of an offensive standpoint, because it's really only super effective to grass, and I believe fairy. I can't think if there's any other types that's super effective against. I think that's it. And obviously it's immune entirely to steel, so that's why I say, oh my god, that's why I say that it should totally, oh, our berry's gonna kick in here. It should totally be super effective to water type, and I'm curious what you guys have to say about that, because I think that's actually kind of cool. You know, you kind of like pollute the water, and then it's not gonna be nearly as good or whatever it is. That was kind of my logic there. I don't know if anyone agrees with that, but I'm curious what you guys have to say, whether you think like steel should be better or worse, or fairy should be better or worse, or fire, or whatever types. Let me know. You don't have to like type out some giant paragraph, but if you have any like notes like I just said, you know, where one type should be this versus this, and I'm curious to see what you guys say. I think for the most part it is relatively balanced. Obviously I'm not like complaining about the way things are set up. I do feel in some regards that in some regards, fairy Pokemon are a little bit overpowered, but realistically, when you look at it, they're only super effective to Dragon and, what's the other type they're super effective against? Dragon and something or other. I can't remember. But, Dragon, Dark, and Fighting. But they are weak to, of course, Steel and Poison. So you buff those two types from an offensive standpoint. You weaken the other two. Whatever. Still pretty interesting. I just got coughing, actually, which is kind of good because we can hit it with Psybeam. And I don't know if it's going to kill. I feel like it's going to. Vinny is probably going to be... Vinny's kind of like the guy who's going to get the warm-up in this gym. No pun intended with the fire thing going on. Vinny's gonna get the warm up here, and hopefully that'll work out really well. If you guys are watching this episode too, don't forget that we have a bunch of other series going on too on the channel. If you like my content, there's other things. I know a lot of people kind of might stick to Let's Plays or might stick to my shiny videos or whatever, but I'm encouraging you to check the other stuff out. I'm gonna be rolling out a Wi-Fi series this week, hopefully. So that'll be cool if you're into the competitive side of things. I'm gonna be really going hard on the competitive stuff. It's not gonna take anything away from this Let's Play or my future Let's Plays, but I do want to kind of roll into a little bit more of a competitive side of things on my channel because I do the GBA and I'm really into competitive battling, and I still haven't gotten into it as much as I wanted to. I've been a little bit, I don't want to use the word lazy, but I guess that's the proper word. I just haven't done it and I wanted to. So expect some more of the battle stuff coming soon. And of course I do have a series every Saturday on Lumio Station where I do live, well now it's live commentated battles that I use sets in the comment section below. So feel free to head over to Lumios and look for Never Say Never, which is my battle series there where I use the lower tiers with sets created by the viewers. So show some aDrive love there. Sometimes those videos don't get noticed if you're not subscribed to Lumios, or you might not keep an eye out for it, but it's still me, it's my content, it just happens to be on another channel, so definitely worth your time to check that out. And there might be a few other collaborations that are going to be coming up in the near future for me. I'll probably make a vlog pretty soon in the next few days, just because I haven't done that in a long time, just to kind of keep you guys up to date or whatever else, but this is me telling you in this Let's Play. Anyway, we'll jump right into it. So, you know, obviously with Flannery here, I'm definitely worried, guys. I'm definitely worried because while we are in a good spot because we are in a good leveled position, like someone said to me that we're over leveled and they're kind of bummed about that. And trust me, guys, I don't want to be over leveled either. You know what I'm saying? Like I want the game to be challenging, but at the same time, there's nothing really I can do. If I take the experience share off, there's no way I would have even had a chance against this gym. It would involve me doing like rigorous grinding every 2 episodes or whatever. And truthfully, that's not fun for me either. So I'll take the fact that we're a few levels over. All that takes to throw that off, though, is us to lose a Pokemon or 2 Pokemon or whatever, and then we're not going to be over-leveled anymore because I'm going to have to compensate with the other Pokemon, you know what I mean? So, hopefully, you know, and some of the bug types actually grow pretty fast, too, early in the game, so that's another factor there. So, don't stress too much about the leveling, hopefully, and hopefully it doesn't take away from this playthrough at all. I don't want it to do that. If there's a huge, overwhelming consensus that I need to turn the experience share off, I'm down to try it. But I'm hoping to avoid the tedious grinding montages and stuff like that, if it can be avoided anyway, just because I don't find that to be very fun. Also, just a little bit of apology before we get too far into this. My throat has been killing me the last week or two, so I'm trying to take a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a rest in terms of, you know, the amount of talking I do. So don't be surprised if you don't see me sing on stream for a few days and stuff like that. Just trying to recover here. I don't actually know which way to go in this gym in terms of this puzzle is concerned. So I think we're heading in the right direction here. Yeah, there's a trainer. So the thing about Flannery, I'm going to talk about my strategy here, is she's going to be rocking Sunny Day, I think, on at least 2 of the 3 Pokemon that she has. Her biggest Pokemon and her biggest threat is that Torkoal. Now, Torkoal has Overheat, and so do the rest of her team, and as long as I can take one of them, it's not a huge deal, because it's going to drop their special attack. But it's going to be a huge challenge because, ooh, I get that nice confusion there. It's going to be a huge challenge because Overheat does a lot to pretty much everything. There's the Overheat right there. So it's coming from a Slugma, so I think we can take it, but it's, oh my god. Oh, Vinny. Vinny. If that was a crit, that would have killed. Or it would have been pretty close. It would have been, actually, yeah, a crit would have killed there. So that's why this is scary, no matter how high level we are. An Overheat is going to do a lot of damage to whatever we have. So here's a Kecleon. I'm a little bit worried about this thing because Kecleon's kind of a beast. I know he's going to go for a fire move. Let's actually get some action here. We're going to swap around. We're going to go into, let's go into Amethyst right now because I feel like Kecleon's going to go for Fire Punch or something, and that's fine. I just don't want Vinny to take that extra hit, and I don't want to take the chance that he has like a rock throw or something. He's going to go for that Fire Punch, like I said. I think we can take this no problem. That did a lot, guys. It did a lot. Okay, so let's go for the Poison Powder. We actually are faster, which is nice, too. We'll see what he's going to go for. I'm curious. I don't think he's going to hit us more. He's going to go for Fire Punch again. Live it, Amethyst. Oh, gosh. That's scary, man. This is scary. Alright, I'm going to make the swap into Redemption now. Because I know I could take a Fire Punch with Redemption, and I could probably hit him pretty hard back, or I could just keep switching around. I just don't want him to have a rock move. That's what I'm scared of. Like, look at this thing. It's just, like, putting in the work right now. Oh, we can actually take another one, too. Do I want to stay in here on this thing? I guess, I mean, a wing attack is going to do a lot. Let's just do it. feel like we could live a Fire Punch. And a Wing Attack is going to do a lot. Yeah, it actually just knocks it out. So that's good. That's good. Redemption is able to take the hit. Took the Fire Punch really well. The thing I'm worried about is like things like Rock Throw is what I'm really worried about. Fire Punch, I could take 1, you know, or 2 in this case, but it's the Rock Throw that's 4 times super effective to 2 of my mons. That's what I'm worried about. Alright, so I did stock up on potions if I'm not mistaken, so hopefully we can kind of take advantage of those. Where are they? Are they even in this bag? Where are they? I definitely bought some potions. Oh, I bought Hyper Potions, didn't I? Should have not wasted the money, but that's okay. Let's see what else I got. I got 8 potions here too. We'll use these just to try to maximize what we're working with here, and we'll use this one on Amethyst. Amethyst going down to 18. I think that's the lowest it's been on this playthrough in terms of health. I've done a pretty good job preserving my Pokemon, which is another thing too. I'm not like huge risk right now. I'm like pretty conservative. All right, we gotta take on this guy too. And Vinny, like I said, Vinny's gonna be our key right now. Vinny is my go-to, just because I know it's pretty bulky. It can't get burned by lava plumes and stuff like that. I know it can take any hits. So here's the Numel. Again, that was crazy that Slugma or whatever had overheat, and it's not even the gym leader yet. That's scary. That's scary. All right, let's go for Psybeam. I'm running out of Psybeams, but let's go for Psybeam. Like I said, my strategy for the gym leader is to lead with Hendrix, go for the Swords Dance, and then hopefully just be able to kill everything with Rock Blast. That's my plan. That's like entirely my plan. The only thing that would really mess up that plan is if they go for Sunny Day and Overheat. Because then I have nothing on my team that can take it. And then something's gonna die. There's nothing I can do if they Sunny Day Overheat. So I can't think of another. The only other strategy I can think of maybe is Amethyst leading and going for the light screen to allow Hendrix to set up. But we're gonna have to make that decision right now because we're about to face Flannery. So get your popcorn out, ladies and gentlemen, because this is gonna be probably the hardest gym leader. I know everyone's like, oh, well, you still have Winona too. But we're probably, hopefully, gonna have, a red body redemption by the time that happens. So let me think about this for a second. Do I lead with Amethyst to get up the screen, or do I lead with Hendrix to do my original plan, which was Swords Dance and just go for the Gusto, Swords Dance, and then just fire off as many Rock Blasts as I can. If I go +2 Swords Dance, nothing's taking it. We're gonna outspeed. Alright, that's my plan. That was my original plan. Let's do it. Flannery is my favorite fire type, or my favorite gym leader, so let's make it happen. Let's go, Flannery. Let's do this. Oh, Flannery is bae, for sure. Alright, what do we got here, girl? Excuse me, my voice isn't very good for her. Like I said, my voice is very, very tired, so probably not gonna be yelling, even though she yells. Welcome! I just do it anyway. No, wait, I mean, puny trainer, you've done well to make it this far. Let's see, I'm, honored to be serving as the gym leader of... No, I mean, I'm Flannery, and I'm in charge here. You better not estimate me just cause I've only been a leader for a short time. With the skills inherited from my grandfather, I'm gonna, demonstrate the hot moves we've honed in this land. Hi-ya! Alright, here it is. Here it is. This could be very intense or it could be incredibly anticlimactic. We'll find out in a moment here. Flannery, the fire type gym leader, our 4th gym leader coming in hot. Pun intended, of course. Here comes the Slugma. I'm a little bit worried about this thing. I know it does get rock moves. It's obviously got some fire moves. I think it's got Rock Throw, Sunny Day, Overheat, maybe if I remember correctly. But I know I can take at least one. So we're gonna go for the Gusto, baby. Hit that Swords Dance. Let's go, Hendrix. Jam on your guitar. Let's make it happen. The guy who actually named Hendrix on the playthrough, the guy who sent me the egg, he actually did say that he did mean to name it Hendrix the way he spelled it. Okay, so there's the Sunny Day. That's what I was worried about. So I have no fear that I can take out the Slugma. I have no fear that I can take out the Slugma, and I have to because I don't know if I can take an Overheat if it's Sunny Day. So Slugma dies. It does to 1 rock. I threw 1 rock at it. I'm scared though. I'm scared. In comes the Torkoal already. Already the Torkoal comes in. I wanted to be +2, but I couldn't risk it. We have to go for a Rock Blast. Hope it hits 4 times. It hits though. It hits though. 3 times. Oh, that's a 2 KO. No way. Oh, we hit 3 times. Oh my God. Hendrix. Wow. Wow. Wow, maybe we don't have to worry after all, guys. Maybe we don't have to worry after all because Hendrix is a beast. Amethyst wants to learn Toxic. All right, I respect that over Poison Powder. That's better. Toxic Venoshock, let's go. Maybe we don't have to worry. maybe we don't have to worry at all. In comes the Numel. Now, Numel with an overheat is still going to be scary, and there's nothing that can take it, so I have to hit a Rock Blast here. And I hit it! Heartstone Rock Blast! There you go. There you go. They said it couldn't be done, but the bug types coming through with the W, baby. Let's go, man. Hendrix, you absolute legend. Ooh, True Warrior Muscle on Fellstinger. I don't think that's going to be a good idea, so we're going to pass that. We're going to keep old moves, too. Wow. We just destroyed Flannery. Just destroyed her. Get out of my house. I've only recently become a gym leader. I guess I was trying too hard to be someone I'm not. When I don't act like myself, no wonder Pokemon that battle at my side get confused. Thank you for teaching me that. You deserve this. And we get the badge, the 4th badge of the playthrough. It is coming from Flannery, of course, the Flame badge here. Receive the Heat badge, I'm sorry. If you have the Heat badge, all Pokemon up to level 50, even those you get in trades from other people, will obey you completely. And it lets Pokemon use the HM move Strength outside of battle. This is a token of my appreciation. Don't be shy about taking it. We're gonna get the TM Overheat right now. Guys, show your support for the bug types right now, coming through, taking down the fire type gym leader, which I thought was going to be an incredibly difficult situation, and we were actually able to do it with flying colors because Hendrix is a beast, dude. Coming in hot, dude, with that Rock Blast. We hit all 3 Rock Blasts. That was huge. And there's May. Hi, May. Bugcatcher, wow, it's a relief to see you in one piece. Oh, well, you know, the last time I saw you was right after battling those Team What's It people. So I was a bit worried, thinking what might have happened to you after that, Bugcatcher. What, you battled them again after that? And you beat them? You really are something else, Bugcatcher. I mean, you and your team are. I'm pretty impressed by you all. And that's a pretty stone that's sparkling there. Is that the meteorite you got back from them? Oh, that's right. Here. I've been thinking about giving these to you. She's gonna give me the Go Goggles, which means we can head into the desert now. Maybe get some cool items out there. If you put the Go Goggles on, you'll be heading all set into the desert on Route 111. Oh, and isn't that the Laveridge City Gym badge? So you beat Flannery too? I guess you really are training your Pokemon right. Next up, we'll be challenging your dad, Norman, in Petalburg, right? I'm heading to Petalburg next myself. Do you want to go back together? Do I want to go back to Petalburg together? No. Oh, does she? Oh, she can teleport you there whenever you want. That's kind of cool. She can just teleport us there whenever we want. So that's gonna be that. We actually are able to take out Flannery, and now let's see what this old man says. What do you got? There's an egg. Oh. All right. Well, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're gonna actually end the episode right here. I know it's only a shorter episode. It's only about 18 minutes or so, 17 minutes, because we did take down Flannery, and that's going to be the end of the episode. I wanted to make this episode just about Flannery, and like I said again, my voice is kind of tired, so hopefully you forgive me. Everything should resume as normal tomorrow, and if you guys actually, you know what, if you guys hit that 1,500 like goal, I'll actually make the video a little bit longer tomorrow too, to make up for the lack of a long video today. I know it's Sunday. Spend some time with your family. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, of course, on the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire MonoBug EGGLOCKE, the daily series. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Please smash that like button if you haven't done so yet. Throw some sticky webs all over it, and then hit it with a nice little, I don't know, what's a bug bite? Bug bite that like button for me. Fellstinger it too, why the heck not? And that's gonna be it for me. Don't forget our question of the day. My name is Dan, I also go by aDrive, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.